It is May 18th, which means that it is my 1-year anniversary here on Booktube, and I wanted to celebrate with you today on this big achievement. So I decided that I was gonna do the Booktube anniversary tag. I will link the original tag down below, but without further ado, let's just get started with the first question. And just for FYI, I honestly haven't prepared these questions, so I haven't looked at them until right before I'm gonna answer them. So this is gonna be unscripted and just like see what my experience has been like on Booktube so far. So I already read the first question, which is how many years are you celebrating on Booktube, which is 1. This is my 1-year anniversary, which feels really good that I was able to stick with it and do it for so long. A year ago today, I posted my first ever video, which was actually a reading vlog because for some reason I was really inspired to like create a reading vlog, and I put it up on YouTube and I was like really hoping that I'd stick with it, and a year later here we are, and I'm very proud of myself that I ended up doing Booktube for now a year. So the second question is a good one. It's what has kept you motivated to keep creating videos? That's really hard because that's something that I honestly struggle with. Like especially recently, I've been really struggling with the motivation. There's probably a few answers to this question. Honestly, having you guys or just people that regularly watch my videos and actually care about what I have to say about books really is inspiring, because although I like creating videos for myself, you know, the point of me putting out my experiences reading books on YouTube is not just for me. Like I do want to give back to other people or have other people watch my content. So the people that have been here with me through my Booktube year, like I really do appreciate you, and honestly each one of your comments really does mean a lot to me, and that's honestly what has kept me motivated. Aside from that, honestly, I think that having support from friends and people that I care about who know about my journey is really helpful, because they just help me keep me accountable. And although I honestly like don't know where this channel will go, like for all I know it could go nowhere or it doesn't actually end up growing, which is fine. I think that has given me like a lot of experience, and hopefully it will give me some direction in the future, whether that's continue talking about books or maybe pivot to another topic. But my ultimate goal with this channel was to give back to other people in whatever way I can help other people. And I think that's honestly what's really kept me motivated to continue. And of course, my love of reading, because regardless if I'm making videos or not, I'm still always reading. So yeah, that's been my biggest motivator to stay on Booktube. Okay, so I'm trying to answer these questions based off of like what comes up on the top of my head and like not have these pre-prepared. So the next question was, what are my top 3 videos that I've created this past year? Honestly, like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I don't feel like I'm actually the most creative person when it comes to making videos, and I actually don't mind that, because I just don't want to create like certain types of videos in order to get more views. Like that just doesn't matter to me. I'd rather just create content that I've liked. So all the videos that I actually put out there is content that I like, even though maybe a lot of people don't actually care about it. I think that I really started out liking making vlogs just because I thought it was really fun to like be a vlogger and like talk to the camera, like, or like hang out with you like you're my friend. But then like I kind of got like burnt out with it, and so I started just doing like a bunch of like different types of videos. I've done some like lifestyle videos. I kind of liked putting my like desk area or my desk setup. That was kind of fun and different. I did like a clothing haul, which I don't know, that was just kind of just like fun to like try on all the clothes, even though I returned almost all of them. I'm trying to think what else. I think that, so for wrap-ups, I actually used to absolutely hate doing wrap-ups just because I thought it was so exhausting, and it still is for me to like do a full wrap-up in one sitting. It just takes so long, and it's really hard for me to remember all of my intricate thoughts that I felt about a book that I read like almost a month ago. So once I started breaking them up, I actually really enjoyed wrap-ups, because I really love having all of the books I read in a month like together in one video. I don't know, I kind of just like that full circle. So wasn't the most specific answer. I guess honestly my favorite video is the video that I'm in the mood for and the video that I end up filming. That is usually my favorite. So the fourth question is, what is a struggle that you've had during your booktube experience and how have you overcome that struggle? I think that when I first started the channel, I think I was like just like every other creator where I was like, yeah, I want to like put out content and like get a ton of followers and whatever. And then, you know, that doesn't happen. Like for some people it does, but for a lot of creators that it can be like a slow process, or maybe you never get big. And I also kind of realized that a lot of the content that I put out, as I said before, is like maybe not the most clickbaity type of content. And I also know that a lot of the books that I read are not like the most traditional booktube books, especially what I've been kind of getting into now, which is fine. Obviously booktube is a diverse place and people read from all different types of genres. I just know that I don't read like certain popular books or just fiction, because you know I'm kind of over fiction now. So I've kind of had to overcome like the whole like thinking about getting more followers, and also just like not caring if like someone watches my wrap up and they're like, this girl reads like the most boring books. Like I honestly don't care. Like I feel like my channel can be a lot more than just people coming and like talking about the very specific books that I'm reading. I want to make this channel more like a place to hang out with people, even if like our reading tastes are a little bit different. Or also, yeah, just like come and chill, more like a feel good or be inspired, even if you don't care about the books that I'm reading. So I've kind of had to overcome like the whole like, oh, like I want to reach this amount of followers by like this date, because that's just not how YouTube works. And I honestly don't care anymore, because if I was being motivated to put out videos for numbers, like I probably would not be putting out videos anymore. Like I really do it for like the individual people that I know follow me, and also just for my love of reading. And if there's like any other like nonfiction nerds out there, or just someone who's like interested in the same topics as me, who's like, oh, this is the creator I've been looking for, then I guess like putting out videos is worth it. But I think that has been a nice thing that I've been able to overcome as I've been continuing my journey with Booktube. So some of these questions are a little cheesy, but the fifth question is, choose one moment in the past year on Booktube that you'd want to relive. I mean, let's just also just recognize that the past year was like still during the pandemic, so it wasn't like I was really like, you know, having the time of my life and traveling and all that stuff. That's like such a good question. I mean, if you want to get deep about this question, I think that like as everyone has this past year have like been through a lot, and I think it would be nice to kind of go back to the beginning, like towards the beginning of the pandemic, and just like reframe some thinking. I feel like I have a lot more insight about my past now looking back on it, and I think I would have just given myself like a break for like, because we were all dealing with so much stuff like towards the beginning of the pandemic. So that's probably what I would do, and I would just like help prepare myself for like the next like year of COVID living, which, you know, at the time we thought it'd be over by like the end of the summer. So that's probably what I would do. Like I don't like think that there's like a specific moment, especially like with Booktube specifically. I mean, I'm just like sitting in my room talking to a camera, so like I don't know if I like need to relive those moments. But yeah, I guess that's my answer to that question. So the next one is, shout out someone who is a huge supporter of your channel. So again, all the people that leave comments on my videos weekly, I see you, and I want to thank you so much for being here. I honestly, it makes my day whenever I see that you comment on my video. I guess I'd probably give this to my friend Alex, who always comments on my videos and watches all my videos. She's actually my only friend, aside from my boyfriend, who knows that I have a YouTube channel, I believe. So I really appreciate the support, because I know if I had told other friends that I had a YouTube channel, I don't think that they would watch every single video, and she does. And that honestly, like, as I said earlier, like, that's one of the motivators to why I actually continue to create videos, because I know that there's like someone looking for them and who enjoys them. So thank you, Alex, for supporting my booktube videos. The next question, I don't even know if I'm gonna answer it. It's like, what's the best book you've read in the past year? I mean, that's like a big question, and honestly, I don't know. Like, let's just not get into it. I feel like I bore you guys with the same authors and books that I'm obsessed with and that I talk about. What I will say, which I've already talked about on my channel, is that I'm really getting into nonfiction, and my reading enjoyment has been going like really well because of that. So like, whenever I read a fiction book, I feel like I'm slogging through it, and when I read nonfiction, I'm like really interested in it. So I know it's like a huge genre. I mean, I specifically read mostly psychology nonfiction, sometimes other types of nonfiction too. But yeah, that's been like really nice to kind of tailor my reading tastes. And I do want to mix it up a little bit, but I guess, yeah, all nonfiction books are probably my favorite books that I've been reading in the past few months. So the next question is, where do you see your channel being in a year, and what do you hope to have achieved? Honestly, I've kind of like have not been setting a lot of goals for myself when it comes to my YouTube channel, just because this is supposed to be fun, and I know like I kind of treat it like a job, like it's work to like film and then go in and edit videos, but like I don't know, like I was having like follower goals, and then I was like, that's like not fun and exciting. I'd rather just do the best that I can and continue to read good books. So my goal is to continue to read good books and make content about it. Whatever happens, happens. If I like gain no followers in the next year, like it is what it is. I definitely, yeah, I have like 290 followers now-ish, and if that stays the same, then okay, like it's fine. Like, I'm honestly just here for fun. I think that I kind of want to see where this channel goes. As I've said, I've had content ideas that are like not related to books that I honestly like don't even think I'd put on this channel, because they're just like so unrelated. And I wondered if like this channel like really doesn't take off, and like just no one's watching and no one really cares. I thought about kind of experimenting with other things too. Haven't actually done that yet. I mean, it took me so long to start this channel, so maybe one day I'll start like another channel. I don't want to ever fully like not be doing booktube, but just see where life takes me. I don't really have any expectations, and I hope to see you guys here in a year. So the next question is, tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. And let's be honest, I have not really made any connections on booktube. I'll like comment on people's videos, but I don't really have a lot of like friends here on booktube, which is fine. I mean, again, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So if you are watching and you're a booktuber and your anniversary is coming up, just make a note of that. I think it's kind of fun to like set or like look back at your channel like through the years. So that's why I was really excited to do this video and to celebrate the achievement of doing a full year on booktube. I don't know how many videos I have, but I definitely think it's over 50. And I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, so that was the booktube birthday tag. Again, I'll leave the original down below. I just wanted to kind of celebrate with you my year on booktube and just thanking you for being with me along the way. And yeah, I even have these birthday cookies to celebrate, so make sure to grab a sweet or do whatever that makes you happy today. But thank you so much for getting all the way until this end of the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.